40. Show number 40 of Lenny Solomon live here. How you guys doing? Hope things are good. So, you know what comes up this Shabbat? Shabbat Bereshit. The first Shabbat of the year, when you read the first portion of the Torah called Bereshit, when God creates the world. And we've got a great show for you guys today. Here in Beit Shemesh, Israel, at the Four Corner Project Studio, Four Corners Project, www.4cornersproject.org. All right, Shabbat is tomorrow. It's Thursday night. Yes, Baruch Hashem, right on time. Shabbat is tomorrow, right on time. And here we go. Sing it with me. Hoo, hoo. The candles, they always burn so bright on Friday night. Friday night. The smell of challah is always right on Friday night. Friday night. And when we're here and we're all dressed up, my father picks up a Kiddush cup, and I know it's the start of a special day. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos starting Friday night, every Friday night. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, walking through synagogue's always fun on Friday night. Friday night. Don't you know that the week is done on Friday night? Friday night. And when we say Shalom Aleichem, we sing in three-part harmony, and we know it's the start of a special day. Oh, 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 I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos starting Friday night, every Friday night. Yeah. And every Shabbat afternoon, I close my eyes for a couple of minutes and recharge for the week ahead. Oh, oh. Yeah. I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos. Oh, oh, I got my Shabbos starting Friday night, every Friday night. Oh, yeah. Okay. 4 minutes into the show. 4 minutes into the show. And what a show we have for you guys today. We started off with a Shabbat song. I got my Shabbos off the God Sent Us email album and off of Shlacapella. We did a Shlacapella version of this, which is really fantastic. And we're going to head over to Poison Words, but not yet. Not yet. Because let's do a little sports trivia. Today, Colorado Avalanche, Colorado Rockies. It is that time. It's the turn of the Coloradoans. So here's some sports trivia questions for you today. First question. This captain of the Colorado Avalanche became captain at 19 years and 286 days of age. He wears number 92. Who is he? Question number one. Question number two. All right. This guy wears number 96. He's a superstar from Finland, and he was unbelievable this year. Who was this guy? These are two hockey players for the Colorado Avalanche. Now let's go over to baseball, the Colorado Rockies. This next infielder used to play for the Mets, the Nationals, and the Cubs before going over to Colorado. What's his name? Second question. In 2015, this third baseman, who had already won 3 Golden Gloves, hit 42 home runs, tied with Bryce Harper for the league, and drove in the most runs in the NL with 130. Who is he? 2015. He's still playing for Colorado. Actually, both of these players are still playing for Colorado. And that's sports trivia for today. As we now head, we got prayers for the sick coming up. But first, let's do a little poison words. A personal story. Most of these songs that I write have some sort of personal attachment to them. This song is no exception. I wrote this song after I accidentally said something that got back to a person. It wasn't done maliciously, but it was a big lesson. Let me tell you. This is called Poison Words. It came off of the Manual for the Moral-Minded album, track number 9, I believe, and in 1994. It goes like this. It was an innocent remark. It was easily bought. You had spoken first before you thought. As you hung up the phone, like the twist of a knife, with the stroke of the tongue, you had changed someone's life. An underhanded comment behind someone's back became a second-hand story told to a pack. Now a third party passing by overheard it all. Now you're ready to cry. Poison words are always sought, so what you say must be carefully thought. Poison words must be controlled, 'cause poison words affect the soul. Once you closed your lips, the damage was done. The cost could not be measured by anyone. Now it's in bold letters, it's front page news. I wouldn't want to be sitting in your shoes. Poison words are always sought, so what you say must be carefully thought. Poison words must be controlled, 'cause poison words affect the soul. A little shortened version of poison words, and that's the key. We have to keep working on ourselves because this corona thing is tough. It keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? So we got to ask ourselves, why is Hashem, why is God, doing this to the world right now? The answer is, we're obviously short in certain attributes. Now, I don't know what those attributes are, but perhaps we're speaking a little bit too much Lashon Hara. Perhaps we're not watching our tongues, guarding our tongues. So let's work on that. Let's work on keeping Shabbat. And, okay, I'll stop with my speeches. Let's go to a little prayers for the sick. A little prayers for the sick. Let's say a little prayer for the sick for Tzvia Chula Bat Malya Devora and Yaakov Gavriel Ben Malya Devora. Also, Dov Ber Ben Esther Razel. And very important, Rivka Fruma Bat Leah Bela. She needs a refuah shlema. She needs to get better. As do everybody here. Aliza Bat Sheva. She needs a refuah shlema. Yitzhak Ben Yenta and my friend Shmuel Michael Ben Malka. Okay, so we gave you a couple of names. Remember, we're in the Four Corners Project studio here in Beit Shemesh, Israel, as we are coming to the close of our 40th show. Almost 40,000 people have seen these shows. We are like averaging 991 people a show. So I just want to say to everybody, go to the fourcornersproject.org, of which I am executive director, and I produce all programming. Go and make a donation for the year. You won't regret it, even if it's $18, $36, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. If 4,000 of you do that, we got money to make the 40th album. We've got money to do this webisode that I want to do. And of course, we're going to keep doing live shows at least twice a week. All right, you guys, here we are in Israel, and I thought it would be very appropriate to do the song Emunah. Here we go. They broke through in 48, paving the way for us all, taking the land, making the state. Freedom was their call. But they knew they were a link in the chain. This was more than just winning a war. They were holding on tight to generations of people who tried countless times before. And the weapon they used to keep on with the fight, help them carry the prayers, the hopes, and the light, was the fact that they all believed in the cause and learned from their fathers who taught them the laws. And they had emunah, they believed deep inside, did not need logic. They had Jewish pride, it was emunah. From the day they were born, were ingrained with the values that could never be torn. Yeah, now we're scattered all over the world and we visit every once in a while. And we're hoping that the day will come when we can leave this exile. So we wait for this moment when the Messiah will come. He'll stand up for our people and bring us biyachad as one. So feel the emunah, don't put it aside. Help him come faster and quick in his stride, so we can carry the prayers, the hopes, and the light. For the end of the tunnel is clearly in sight. We must have emunah, must believe deep inside. Call it bitachon, or just plain Jewish pride. Take your emunah, pass it on to a friend. Then our beginnings won't come to an end. Call it emunah. Call it emunah. We must have emunah. We have emunah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have emunah. We have faith. We have belief. And remember this. Keep on schlocking. Come to you live next week, at least twice, maybe 3 times. We'll see how we feel. And have a great Shabbat. Have a great first Shabbat of the year after the high holidays. Remember to go to fourcornersproject.org. And we have great things for you coming up. Have a great, great week.